You've read the picture books, don't need a query. Is that true, or is there an alternative? So a query is essentially what you send to an agent, kind of like as a cover letter, but it's also the body of your email. So every story needs a query, because otherwise you're just like sending them a story with nothing in there. It'd be like walking into someone's house without ringing the bell if they're not your friend and it's a stranger. So you want to have a query. Your query is essentially an introduction to who you are, what your story is about, and why this person should want to sell it, want to sign with you, or buy into it. It's very short. It's 300 words or less. When it's a picture book, your picture book's only like 500 words. So it's not your entire book, but it's your best hook. And when you're thinking about a hook and you're thinking about pitching your book, a really great way to learn how to do solid pitching or to get ideas for what pitches look like is to go on like Amazon, go to the library, go to the bookstore, and look at how they're being pitched. So like the inside cover flap or the back cover is how that book is being sold. Or looking at the online description. Online description is essentially what you should be putting in your query, because it's the first line that's going to like grab them. It explains what the concept is. So it has that external goal, the problem, the driver, the reason why, the so what factor is all tied in, but they do it really quick. It's in like one paragraph. And then you need like comp books, which are books that are comparable to your story, where your story would share the same shelf space. It's just showing that there's a market and that people are interested. And they need to be within the last 3 to 5 years. But I feel like they're kind of getting a little bit narrower with that number, because I had 4 years, it was 2018, and I had an agent tell me that was too old of a comp. So maybe try to stick within the last 3 and just try to find those. But that's your query. So it's a little brief intro like, hi, agent name, my name is this, and I would love to share my picture book with you. I think you'd be interested because this is like the connection. Like, what are they? Why would they even be interested? You need to do a little bit of research, like look up on their manuscript wish list, look up on their website to know what they're looking for, because you don't want to waste your time emailing someone who isn't going to be interested, and they don't want to waste their time trying to sell something that they're not passionate about. So that's how it'll just result in an unnecessary rejection letter if it's not a good fit, And then it kind of personalizes your query. Then you put the hook in and you're about the book with your comps, and then a little bit of a brief bio, like the reason why you wrote the book. So like we have a book right now coming out with BiblioKid. It's called Corbin Speaks Bee. And it's a scientist, nature person who wrote it. And so like that would be part of your bio, because she is connected to the bees. So it makes sense. But you don't want to just list stuff to list stuff. And then keep it short, 300 words or less, and then sign off very professional. It should read similar to like a job letter, like in that kind of professional tone.